In my opinion, the biggest impact that COVID-19 has had on the energy industry is it's really shown us the increasing need for renewable energy sources. You must have noticed the price war with oil between Saudi Arabia and Russia. Even in Australia, the price per barrel of oil was up at $65, then down to $10, and now it's at $25. It was all over the place, it was unreliable and really unsustainable. The only stable source of energy was renewable energy, which only deviated around 3 to 4%. Additionally, there's been dolphins in the harbours of Venice, there's been cleaner waters in Sydney, and even a 9% decrease in greenhouse gas emissions globally. This is mostly due to reduced amounts of fossil fuel usage. And I think people are really starting to realise the value of renewable energy. This societal shift towards cleaner energies is actually going to provide a lot of value to renewable energies, and I think will continue into the future post-COVID. So my job as a financial analyst is to determine the best use of resources for a company. And the thing that I'm really stressing and that I've seen through the COVID period is that companies really need to put a lot of their time and money into renewable energy sources. And this is because we've seen it's been very reliable and very environmentally friendly throughout the coronavirus period. Another area of the energy sector that has been affected by the coronavirus is the use of transportation energy. Recently, there's been regulations and government policies such as lockdowns and travel bans, which has actually physically restricted people from traveling long distances. The issue here is that a whole sector of energy, being transportation, has been collapsed just due to one external factor, being coronavirus. The problem here is that this fragile nature of transportation needs to be considered in future analysis. There has also been a long-term effect on the transportation segment of the energy industry. And this is due to an increase in people working from home. Even before the virus, there was around 13% of people working from home in New South Wales. But even now, with a vaccine coming out and no restrictions and no new cases, 28% of people are working from home still. Now, COVID was a big shock, so this may just be due to people being reluctant to go back into work, or maybe people are finding it more convenient to work from home. Either way, there's been a huge decrease in transportation energy usage, both for long distances and short distances. It is my job as a financial advisor to tell investors and companies that the transportation energy usage seems very poor as a result of coronavirus, and if it continues into the future, it is a very poor sector. My personal analysis of the energy industry has changed a lot due to the coronavirus period. I've come up with two major findings that need to be changed and that have changed my views during the coronavirus period. The first being, a lot of companies need to look into renewable energy sources. We've seen during this period that they are both more reliable and environmentally friendly. The second is actually avoid the transportation sector of the energy industry. There's been laws and societal shifts that are stopping people from traveling, and we've seen all of these things throughout the coronavirus period.